What's going on, guys? Josh here. Today we're having a look at the Nework 27-inch MoveMate AI. This is basically a rolling tablet that is built and made to make your life a little bit easier. Let me show you what it does and how to set it up. Overall packaging and setup was very easy. We're going to start off by opening up the box. This is the base, which houses a large battery. We have the charger right here. We're going to start off by attaching the column, and then we're going to grab the screen, put that off to the side, and install the column into the base. On the bottom of the base, we're going to connect the power cable and attach the screws to the column to secure everything. Then just attach the cover and you're good to go with this part. Now screw in the grub screw into the column. This will ensure that both pieces of the column are secure. The screen simply just attaches to the top and no screws are needed for this. After that, just plug in the USB-C cable that's sticking out at the top and attach the collar. Now press the power button on the base and then the power button on the back of the screen, and boom, you are all set up. So right off the bat, it works like an Android tablet. It's really cool that you can actually go from horizontal to vertical very quickly. It has auto rotate. And like another similar rolling TV that I've reviewed, it does have a built-in camera and not an external one. I guess there's perks and minuses to both designs, but the camera is right here. Can't really see much since you're in my studio, but that's essentially what it looks like. Overall, the touchscreen is very responsive and functions very similar to that of a tablet. Obviously, we have all our traditional apps like Chrome, YouTube, and so forth. Swipe down, we can access our brightness settings, but if you have Android, you already know how all of this works. Now, why would someone like me, for example, use a rolling display like this? Well, because this functions like a phone or a tablet, that means that I can actually use a lot of my filmmaking apps that connect wirelessly to my camera, so I can actually check the framing of my shots. So for example, if I swipe over here, I have some of my apps already available to me from Sony and Nikon, and this company called Extra, which is actually the equipment that I'm using right now to shoot this video. Look at that. I know it's like yeah, this is insane. But essentially, when I'm shooting videos, I use this tablet all the time, or this rolling TV, I should say, all the time, in order to help me with my framing with these shots. And the ability that I have to just like swivel it so easily, because if you're on hard wood, these casters on the bottom of the battery base work so well and smooth. It's just easy to just transport this screen all around your studio or space wherever you're living. The MoveMate does have built-in speakers. They get pretty loud, but also get distorted pretty quickly. So what I would recommend is use Bluetooth speakers. If you have things like Sonos, you can hook it up to your Sonos and have audio wherever you are in your home. It also features 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage, so you can download movies, photos, and apps. There's also a USB port on the back, so you can actually load in external storage if you want to watch movies that way. All right, so where this thing really shines, I have another similar product to this, and it only lasts about 5 to 6 hours when unplugged. This thing will easily last 16 hours. I've tested it unplugged, left it in my dining room, and it still had a decent amount of charge left when I woke up in the morning. So you can use this all day without plugging it in, and then plug it in at night. So really love the fact that these rolling TVs don't depend on external power. They have their own battery in there. I myself am using this for work, and I think it is such a great tool. Right now they're having a really big sale for this time of the year, so make sure you check out the link down below. Let me know what you think about it and how you would use it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.